Hello and welcome to the Chronically Online Podcast, episode 26. My name is George and this is
James.
We're two marketing professionals and this podcast is all about marketing updates and observations and nerdy, geeky things and memes from the perspective of two marketing professionals. Because we like to look at it and go, okay, wait a minute, what would a brand do here? How should you go about doing this?
Yes.
How do you use it in a sales funnel? All these kinds of things like
Yes, the do's and don'ts, and please don't be cringes.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes you go, okay, is a little bit of cringe allowed? I don't know. Maybe it should
Cringe
be.
Aloud, the new boy band.
Yeah, Hoover on top of your nan is a Facebook page I just found. I'll
Context
discuss that.
incoming.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Invest in Nan coin, apparently. According to the AI suggested Meta AI on Facebook, it was telling me to invest in Nan coin.
What a cesspit.
Yeah, it really.
Facebook's gone so downhill. It's unbelievable.
But Meta AI, James. But what are we saying?
Ooh, it's my hot take is that the stage of AI we're in is really bubbly.
Yeah.
It's the first stage of the .com boom.
Yep, it is.
And while we were still like in forums and in MSN, be like, this is going to change the world, and then it just for a while didn't do anything, and then pops off again. That's where we're at.
Yeah, it's going to go bleh, and then maybe pick up again. But
Yeah.
Well, the meme I'm going to discuss this episode. So we'll do a little chat about memes, then a little chat about marketing, a little chat about nerdy stuff. The meme of this episode is this video. It's from the Department of Transport from the UK, the official account on Instagram. It's a silly little cat on a train going into a tunnel. And it's a really sad cat, but it uses the spinning cat animation with the sound going like that.
Yeah.
And it's basically saying that, oh, hey, we've got new Wi-Fi on the train. That's the point of the video.
Yeah.
It's like saying, okay, if you go into a tunnel, then it's fine. You don't have to kind of like put your phone down anymore. Keep your phone out. And these little cat memes will show you that we're all relatable and stuff. That's what the video is kind of saying. It just kind of made me laugh because it's the classic, company that's a bit too maybe old-fashioned or something, but trying a meme to get a bit
it do be trying. Yeah.
And in the classic way that you'll get people kind of saying, yeah, this is funny, or yeah, I get it, but because it's a public service, there's a few comments saying things like, nice, but could you make the trains less expensive and less shit? Where like the meme doesn't matter. We're talking about, okay, my tax money is paying for the trains.
Well, that's just forever the curse of public sector.
That
will never leave them. So shouts out to you guys for putting up with all of the nonsense. But also, that's bullshit because I lost signal just yesterday in the train. Southwestern Railway Service. Please mind the gap between the meme and the platform edge.
Nice.
It's not working. But I love the attempt. So easy execution, done with green screened cat memes, probably downloaded separately, used on probably CapCut. You probably do it on Adobe as well. But yeah, I like it. It's native. It's good. Yeah. If it was true, I'd like it even more.
Yeah. And what's
3 out of 10.
What's funny is that, okay, we've got like the actual visuals of the meme video. It's POV going through a tunnel, signal still slaps.
Yeah.
So it's all these kind of very, very kind of meme-based phrase and stuff.
Yeah.
And there isn't really any explanation other than that on the video. But then, if you tap the caption, they go quite serious. It's saying, we're eliminating mobile black spots across Britain's busiest rail routes, so you can catch up on your emails or stream your favorite... Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so they're eliminating, so still in the process.
Sure,
I should have read the caption. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But it's quite cool because they basically said, okay, we're going to use this kind of visuals and the silly sound, silly music, and the cat meme imagery to get some attention, to get people to click it and watch it. And then the actual caption will say, okay, here's the very serious updates that your tax pounds are paying for, guys. Just click the caption and learn why we're making this video.
All right, let's break that video into layers then, because we've got video first starts. Yeah. Video, probably drone shot, train going into a tunnel. We then got POV, you're going through a tunnel, so that's layer 1. Layer 2, we've got phone on the left, showing a symbol that it has signal. We've got a caption underneath the title that says, me, signal goodbye, signal still slaps. And then we've got a disco ball comes down, and we've got a cat to the right. So there are 7 to 8, because there's 2 different cat memes, 7 to 8 visual elements on here that change within a period of 10 seconds.
Yeah, wow.
So when you start to break it down this way, this is where we get into the science of attention retention, how many things simultaneously need to be going on at the same time for something to actually keep you going. Because there's also a mini narrative in that.
Yeah, there is. There's a kind
train,
of like...
goodbye, in signal, oh, hooray. And then you actually see video of you coming out of the tunnel as well. So they've kept like a whole consistency going. Yeah. And is that 2 different types of cat or 3? No, it's just 2. But yeah, there's a whole narrative going on. So you think about that could have just been a message on screen that says, we're getting rid of black spots with single. They could have just been that.
Yeah.
But that is at least a better way to communicate it. Even if they're getting flack for other things, which public sector always will.
Yeah.
But that is, there's more to a meme like that than you think.
Yeah.
A senior will see that and go, that's simple, do that. But when you actually pop all of those elements on a timeline and it's not done via a pre-done CapCut template, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
That took at least 3 hours probably, if I had to take a guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mainly that also includes sourcing the memes, making sure you get them from a place that's copyright free. This is chroma key in the background. This is adding the things and then getting the first pass through as a guess. People could probably do that quicker in an hour if they had the assets already there.
Yeah, we see poorly put together meme videos from these kind of more traditionalist accounts, and this isn't one of them. This is you can see, as you're right, there's layers, there's editing.
Yeah. They got an intern to do that, but I want seniors to start appreciating how many elements go into that. Yeah. When you start breaking down, if we look at it from the subliminal level, how many things are going on simultaneously, there's a lot. Yeah. There is a lot. And that's kind of what it takes to regain and retain attention these days.
It is. Yeah. There's a funny comment as well that someone just posted in quote marks, "The kids will love this one, boss." I just said, yeah, they will.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So I'm just glad to see that good work is happening. But I'm starting to see that, if you look at like Labour or Green Party TikTok, for instance, they do CapCut memes all the time. Like that. Various different effects, of course, because they're a whole nother level of scrutiny. Labour more than Green Party, but yeah, it's a tough world out there for the public sector. So shout out you guys, starting to make a difference. Yeah,
no, that's cool. Well, I like to see it was the spinning cat meme, which isn't even that old. Like it was the government department saying the spinning cat meme. Something to kind of grab onto.
Cat memes are fairly evergreen.
True,
There's something about cats in the internet that always stuck.
Maybe that's why it was
days.
Done. Yeah,
like that spinning cat meme has been around for at least a year or two.
Yep.
I think that sound's been around for a while as well.
Okay.
But it doesn't appear out of style. So you're not going to see that and go, that meme's bajillion years old. It's not as throwaway because it's applicable in lots of different settings.
True. And because it means nothing. It's just a spinning cat.
And this is why this show is formulated, because now we're looking at, okay, what's the history of the spinning cat? They go, right? I have no idea where the original sound comes from.
Me neither.
But if you look at how many times that's applied in different memes and different places it goes, it's actually probably like you could get like a whole string chart and you're like a crazy person trying to explain the cat. Yeah. But it goes in a lot of places. So I think the fact that it can appear in multiple places extends the lifeline of said meme.
Yeah, true.
So when you're evaluating memes to use for your stack, how evergreen is that meme? How long could it actually last? Because you've got platforms like LinkedIn. If they put that on LinkedIn, the life cycle of it could last longer than Instagram or TikTok.
Yeah, absolutely, because on LinkedIn it will pop up 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, a month later or something.
I don't know what it is about LinkedIn. You go on it after 6 o'clock, you get stuff from like a month ago. It's just like, what? I don't understand. But here we are.
True, absolutely. Well, nice innocent little cat meme for the meme of the episode, something like that. Well, something that's a bit less innocent in my mind. So I use AVG Internet Security.
Shout out AVG, protecting the internet since the thousands.
Whenever they were doing it. Yeah, absolutely. Like AVG. And there was a little pop. They are a bit notorious for kind of like doing, okay, buy my shit, by like consistently trying to upsell.
They're not as bad as Norton and McAfee.
Okay. So
but
I haven't had
they
those
are third.
Right. Bloody hell. Well, yeah, they did a kind of like a bit of a sneaky kind of call to action at their latest pop-up that I saw on my software that I already pay for. It was a little call to action that said, keep your blood pressure lower by avoiding health scams. I thought, what the hell? And I had to read it some more. And it basically was saying, like, it's their way of kind of pushing their new antivirus firewall software because that can stop health scams. Yeah. It's a tenuous link. It's a bit of a sneaky link. And I don't know if that kind of...
Especially because you're already paying for it.
Yeah,
like
I don't know if that
for you to
lands
still
with
be
me.
getting ads and call to actions of some kind.
Yeah.
It's devilish as is.
It's true. But also just because it was a health thing. Maybe it's because I've got like health anxiety, but they basically keep your blood pressure lower by buying our thing. And I was like,
I don't feel right.
That's sneaky, AVG.
Like, so make sure the hackers don't get your secret folder of cat memes.
Yeah.
Like, okay, AVG, don't do that.
Yeah.
That gives the same energy as when you open up a website and the get 20% off or sign up to our email newsletter thing takes over the whole website.
Yeah.
And you either can't find the X to get rid of it, it's intrusive as a motherfucker. I can't stand intrusive ads. They make me want to hurl the machine I'm using, even though, it doesn't make any sense. But irrational anger, don't do it again. You have been warned.
Yeah, I thought as a marketing strategy, I don't know, I just feel like as a marketing professional myself, I wouldn't really kind of, especially because it's antivirus software. It's literally nothing to do with health, like nothing to do with medical, nothing to do with the medical field. It's about your computer, it's about tech, it's about, you could argue that anything you do on your computer is any topic, but I mean, it's firewall software. So the idea of kind of using medical anxiety and kind of like a bodily threat, I don't know. I think that's a poor marketing strategy.
And the fact that your existing customer pisses me off even more.
True, actually, yeah.
Why even apply that to you? Yeah,
it's because I buy like 3 out of their 4 products, so they're trying to like some of the final product. Like I already buy.
How predatory do you want to be?
I know. I'm thinking if I actually do buy the fucking firewall, will they actually stop sending me things, or will they somehow come up with a new thing? I don't know. Like here, renew for next year already. Go.
Stop paying for it. Download Malwarebytes. It's free.
Okay. Malwarebytes. Okay. I've never heard of Malwarebytes.
Shouts out Malwarebytes. All the real ones know.
Is that your fave?
Yeah. It was my go-to after AVG. Because AVG used to be like Malwarebytes, where it used to be like really chilled, and they were like what the real pros used back in the day. And then they started getting super duper like McNaughton, where it's called corporate, and shoving ads down your throat. And I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Because the more mainstream it gets, the more likely that actual hackers will have workarounds for the most mainstream ones.
Good point.
So, it is what it is.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, that's a little bit of marketing update from us this episode. It was just, I thought it was a dodgy, sneaky, and tenuous call to action.
Because we've all been hit by something like that before.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whether it's digital ads that follow you around, so digital, I can't remember what they're called now, banner ad placements via Google search, the ones that follow you around that just feel icky, they don't feel right, they track via your cookies. There's ones like that feel super intrusive. There was one we talked about, I think it was like episode 3, where you'd pause something on ITV, and the whole screen was an ad.
Full screen pause ad.
Yeah, and it's just, bro, enough cyberpunking me, please.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Don't turn me into Johnny Silverhand before this is over, mate.
Oh, man, crazy.
But yeah.
Yeah, the geeky thing of this episode.
Oh, the good bit.
Did you see, or have you seen Weapons?
I haven't. I've heard good things about it, though. Yeah. Like, all I heard was it's super wacky for a lot of it, and then it just goes super serious. Yeah,
true. And then it ends wacky.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it flips back around.
It ends wacky and like hilarious.
Interesting.
Where it's kind of like black comedy, and I kind of thought the little comedy bits for most of the film didn't really land.
Yeah.
Then at the end, it fucking lands. You go, oh, that's just insane.
So is it a comedy?
I would say it's a horror comedy, but mostly horror thriller with a bit of comedy.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's definitely kind of light-hearted enough that I would say it's not a terrifying horror. It tries to be light-hearted in moments. There was some, there's this one shot with a potato peeler that legit made the whole cinema just go like this. Like I couldn't believe what I was watching, and it's kind of funny in a weird way, because it's so gross.
I'm probably never going to watch it, so let's put a spoiler warning out there for it, and I want you to tell me what that is.
Okay, so
spoiler warning. 3, 2, 1. Tell me what
Skip
happens.
ahead like the next 15 seconds. So at the end, the cop boyfriend, he gets possessed by this witch.
Okay.
And he's like strangling the main lady.
Yeah.
She looks around the kitchen, grabs a potato peeler, puts it on his cheek, and just scrapes it down, scraping all his skin off, and he's just like, doesn't even feel it. And this flesh, oh my God.
The way whole it rolls cinema, around,
yeah, the whole cinema just went,
So it's a witch possessing locals is the plot.
Yeah, that's basically it. That's the story.
The trailer kept it very you don't.
I actually knew nothing. I didn't even think I watched the trailer.
Yeah, they did pretty good at making it, because that's why I thought it was a super serious horror movie. Because that's what they made it seem like on the trailers.
Yeah, no,
the trailers gave no hint of comedy whatsoever.
Yeah, no, they didn't. There were definitely scary bits, like some scary jump scare faces. But then the more you go on, the more you realize, the villain's a bit of a, how do I describe it? Almost cartoony. Like
She's a cartoony witch, basically.
In a way. It's performed a bit cartoony, and I mean that in a really good compliment way. Like, it's performed excellently. I think she's an amazing actor.
Yeah.
And it's almost like an over-the-top villain, you know? And I love it. Well, there's this really cool behind-the-scenes bit that I saw, right? So there's a camera op, Connor O'Brien, 310 on Instagram.
Shout out.
apparently this guy, Connor O'Brien, because this clip just came on my Instagram, he is a Steadicam operator. So he holds one of these cameras with a big rig where it's attached to him.
Yeah,
and
the ones over your shoulder with the equipment.
Yeah, and it balances so that it won't shake when you're moving it. He's also a professional roller skater. So
is this the guy that did the basketball movie as well?
I don't know.
Because I saw someone on roller skates where they set up a ramp and they're doing a scene where someone dunks, where the guy with the roller skates follows him. The guy dunks and he goes up the ramp at the same time the guy's going up for the jam. Maybe. So he gets that cool camera angle. But yeah,
maybe. This is this clip that came on. So this is like a chase scene in the film. So that guy in the rollerblades is the camera person.
You always wondered how they get these shots.
Yeah, so that's the shot he's getting.
My sister's like that.
No, he's good. Yeah, of course she'd like it. Bloody hell, it's a filmmaking thing. But yeah, so this camera person running through the supermarket wearing rollerblades, and because of that, he can get a perfectly smooth shot. Yeah, he's got bloody good control. Yeah. Check his account. I swear it's the exact same guy that did the basketball shot. Maybe. Well, what's so cool is that his account is like just clips of him rollerblading.
Yeah.
Like he's a professional roller skater, and he's just like... It's like, okay, jumping on rails, falling off like vert ramps, jumping all of this stuff. Oh, and then he's also a cameraman. It's like, it's mental. It's such a cool life. Could that be it? It's a basketball player. Is that it?
Maybe that's Boston.
Okay, let me go for
it. It was for like a basketball movie.
Okay. Something like this. It's like, there's a dude on...
But the fact he's worked with the Boston
Bounce for basketball,
is crazy.
Green top. Yeah, I don't know.
Basketball,
so maybe, I don't know. But anyway.
Basketball movie roller.
I just thought it was so cool that this guy is like he's a camera op, rollerblader, professional roller skater. Normally, when you go like, oh, I'm going to look behind the scenes of the movies, it feels like a movie nerd thing.
Yeah.
But this video...
You could appreciate that no matter who you are.
Yeah. No, you'd have to be a nerd. Like, it's just anyone... Like, if you like films and you kind of like cool sports stuff, then you go...
He's hauling ass too, by the way.
Yeah, he's
with
running.
A super tight turn.
Yeah, and a heavy camera on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he must have a balance. This is the guy.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so he is absolutely zooming across the basketball court with a camera.
Yeah, and he has to go up the ramp at the same time, so he elevates with the basketball player. And I was like, that is wicked. Yeah. And I'm not sure if it is the same guy or not. I don't think they've credited him in this. Matthew
this is Connor O'Brien.
His name is. But different. Shouts out to camera operators out there who are kicking ass.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, who would have thought? Okay, I want to be a professional roller skater. Oh wow!
You kind of think there's sort of robots doing that, don't you? You would assume that would be done on a dolly, but actually to get the kind of speed that you might be after for a chase scene, I'm not surprised they're starting doing them on that.
Yeah, and also potential kind of retakes. You know what I mean? Like, okay, that one didn't work. Try again. He has to skate back. Whereas if it was like some kind of machine, they'd have to move it a bit more difficulty.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It'd be alright, but you'd even have to have it on tracks to make it easier. Or it'd be, even if it was remote control, the setup's just longer. So
yeah, of course, yeah. I just thought that was such a cool kind of like geeky thing that really you don't need to be a geek to appreciate. Yeah. It was just behind the scenes of how they make a cool film, but anyone who's into kind of like just cool stuff will I be able to kind of see that and appreciate it.
100%. Yeah. On the topic of movies, have you seen any other good ones that people need to see?
Oh, wow. Well, like recently.
In the last couple months.
Yeah, so Weapons is definitely one of them. I loved Nosferatu, but that's probably like 4
No, to be fair, I heard great things about that too.
Yeah, I loved that. Yeah.
Would you say it's more horror movie than Weapons?
Oh yeah, Nosferatu is well scary. It's not funny at all. Whereas Weapons tries to be kind of like a light-hearted comedy in some ways.
Yeah, because the original Nosferatu, even just looking at the guy dressed up, is like he's off-putting. Yeah, there's something they did quite well to make it as uncanny valley as possible.
Yeah,
for the first Nosferatu, which makes it freaky, even though it's older. You're like, oh, I'm disconcerted being too near you. I think it's how tall they make it.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's definitely a part of it.
Yeah, well, Nosferatu, the remake from recently. There's this amazing section. It's like the second quarter of the film has no talking. It's just the main dude, Nicholas Hoult, is it the actor, I think?
Oh, what an actor, bro.
Yeah, he's approaching the castle. And from then on, for the next like 20 minutes, there's just no talking. He's just like in the castle, terrifyingly looking at the Count as the Count kind of like takes the paper off him and signs it, and then he invites him to stay overnight and have like dinner at his banquet. And there's no talking. It's like it's so well done and scary. And it's like
because that's such a subversion of expectation to not talk for 20 minutes would be bizarre. I suppose it literally puts the audience in that deer in the headlight situation.
Yeah, you feel like Nicholas Hoult. You're just looking at him like
everyone's just holding their breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, that is a bloody good movie.
Have you been seeing any?
Nicholas Hoult playing Lex Luthor in Superman.
There we go.
What a film. What a film.
Yep.
Superman finally done right. I know people like Man of Steel, and I love Henry Cavill, but they got the characterization of Superman wrong in most movies.
Damn, okay.
Especially the Justice League ones.
Big claim.
Because Superman is the cheesy, nice guy, farm boy.
Yeah.
That's who he is on a fundamental level.
White meat babyface, as they call it in wrestling.
He is like John Cena before the heel turn, but even cornier. Like, that is who he is. He will save squirrels and cats from trees just because he can and he's there, right? He will that's his fundamental character. And the Zack Snyder whole verse pisses me off on a fundamental level. Wow. He makes Batman kill people. He makes Superman an edgy, tormented man god where he floats above people and it's supposed to be a Jesus metaphor. That is not him. That is not him at all. And this new film got him so right. Because he's just a dude trying to do the right thing. And Nicholas Hoult plays such a good Lex Luthor. Because who cast Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor?
Yeah, I never liked Jesse Eisenberg in anything, I gotta say.
He basically played the Joker.
Okay.
He was just this weird, squeaky little man who it's just not Lex. Lex is like voiced most of the time in the animated universe by a big black dude. And he's fucking hench in all of them. And Nicholas Hoult isn't mega huge, but he's actually, I think, taller than the Superman actor. So he still has really good stature. This dude is a D1 hater in this. You'll never see hate as good as Lex Luthor's hate, right? I'll tell you, he will do anything to piss Superman off. And that's him in the comics too. There's an amazing story, and spoilers for All-Star Superman, who haven't seen it. Basically, Superman ends up getting, like, for lack of a better term, space cancer because he gets too much exposure from the sun at one point.
Yeah. Is this the new Superman film?
No. This is a comic run. So
sorry.
This is not a spoiler. But yeah, it's also an animated movie as well. But he gets too much exposure from the sun, and his powers get stronger and stronger and stronger, but that means his cells are deteriorating. So he's going to die at the end of this movie.
Okay, yeah.
Lex Luthor finally manages to essentially create a serum that replicates Superman's powers. And Lex has become the president of the United States just to piss off Superman. Like, it wasn't because he wanted to be president, it was to piss off Superman. This is how much they hate each other. Yeah. And right at the end of the movie, he finally kind of gets all of Superman's powers and can finally see what he sees. So in the comics, at least, Superman can see basically everything on a quantum level. So he can see how the energy flows through the universe and stuff. And he now finally understands why Superman is as understanding and kind as he is, because he feels every heartbeat, he sees every creature, he everything at once, and he's just completely overwhelmed by it. Wow. But it takes that level of incredible event for Lex to ever understand Superman, because they see each other as the antithesis of each one. The whole core of them is Lex is Superman pisses me off on a fundamental level because he far surpasses what humanity could ever do, and he shouldn't be here because of that, because people look to him as a savior. Humanity should look to save itself, which is on some levels a valid point. And then Superman's just hey, I'm just trying to be good, dude. Mm-hmm. I'm just a bro. I'm just a dude trying to do the right thing. And it always just come to blows. But it was an incredible characterization and choices on so many people. Green Lantern, a lesser known hero who's absolutely amazing, called Mr. Terrific, who is the third smartest person in DC, although he's probably the first. He creates these things called T-spheres, they're AI. He's basically Batman's supposed to be the smartest in the DC universe. Lex is second, and Mr. Terrific is third. But Mr. Terrific has stated that he makes sure the papers don't know how smart he is, so he's always putting number 3 so we can lay low.
Interesting. That's clever.
Yeah.
Sounds like the smartest person in the world.
Yeah, but he just got his character so right. There's some he steals every scene he's in, cool. And there's a lot of Green Lanterns to choose from. And they went with one called Guy Gardner, and he has a bowl cut, and he's played by Nathan Fillion, who's just the best in everything he does. And he's got everything so right every time, because James Gunn actually read the comics, unlike Zack Snyder. So that's me gushing about Superman. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. It's a life-changing movie. It makes you want to save the world.
I definitely will watch it. And if that starts a new extended universe, then I'm all for that as well.
It will, 1,000%, because it starts 3 years in. So the world itself has known superheroes exist for 300 years.
Yeah, right.
So this is this is why it's not something you have to question in terms of an origin story. this is Superman 3 years into being Superman.
Yeah, I see.
So they just chuck you into an established world, and I'm like, thank God. We have had enough origin stories.
Yeah,
We've had enough. We don't need
yeah.
them. Everyone knows, especially Superman. We know who he is, bro. This isn't an obscure hero where you need to like give it a whole revamp. So shout out Superman, shout out James Gunn, David Cornsweet, I think is the Superman actor, and Nicholas Hoult. Lois Lane's great as well. Everyone's great. It's perfect.
I will so watch that. No, absolutely.
Every last detail.
That's a hefty, that's a hefty kind of nerdy topic as well for future episodes.
No, sorry.
No, that's cool. I love hearing about it. I can't wait to watch it. That was episode 26 of the Chronically Online podcast. If you like the sound of this, you want to see more marketing or hear more marketing updates and opinions from two marketing professionals. And if you just like geeky things and memes, then please give this a like and a follow and let us know what you'd like us to cover as well. My name is George. That was
James.
And we will see you next time on the Chronically Online podcast.